Well, the first thing I want to say is shout out to Like a Bus 55743. You had absolutely no faith I was going to play well with that last team we drafted, and you were spot on. We did end up losing back-to-back games with that last team we drafted. Just absolutely garbage. 1 and 2. I haven't gone 1 and 2 in quite a while. Actually, I think the last time I went 1 and 2 was when we got Pepe Alazar in our draft. We drafted Pepe Alazar was available in Battle Royale for a limited time, and we got him, and I was trash. But I got good news. We did another draft, and we have already won 9 games. We have revealed a 12-win reward. I'm not going to tell you who that is. Before I reveal that information, I'm going to get you caught up on how we got to this point. I'm going to show you guys some highlights of the draft. I've said this before, sometimes I'm just better when I can turn the camera off and just put my headphones in and just get after it, and that's kind of what I did. When I went 1 and 2 with that first team, I was like, screw it, man. We're just going to hit the record button. I'm going to turn some music on. We're going to go hard. And we ended up playing really well with this next team that we drafted. Let's get into it. First round was a doozy. 99 overall, Albert Pujols. It was kind of an easy decision right there. It was between him and Kimbrel. I'm not a huge fan of Kimbrel. Now, the second diamond round, some of you guys might be mad at me. The 94 Aaron Judge popped up. And you know I absolutely ripped the leather off the ball with this card. But I wanted to try Lindor out. The new Diamond Finest Francisco Lindor. His hitting stats are up compared to his live series card. I really want to try this card out. I've always felt like I had a good timing swing with Lindor, but there was just something about that card. The ball didn't jump off the barrel, so I wanted to try that card out. We grabbed Lindor as our second diamond. Gold round pops up here. Round number 4 was diamond, I think bronze, and then gold. We went with Yogi Berra, the left-handed gold, to put behind the plate. And then our second gold round, which came up later in the draft, we actually ended up getting a gold left-handed reliever to go along with Tony Watson. And then we had Luke Hochevar, Brad Ziegler, and others. The bullpen's solid to go along with 99 Albert Pujols and 94 Francisco Lindor at the top of the order, as you can see right there. Solid lineup. Pujols, Lindor, Berra, Miggy, Solarte, Rod Carew, Johnny Peralta, Billy Hamilton, and the bench was pretty solid too, so let's hop into the gameplay. Game number 1, Francisco Lindor with 1 out. Francisco Lindor's gonna get this party started. I was a little nervous taking this card over Judge because of the power aspect, but this Francisco Lindor card is nothing short of amazing. He gives us a 1-0 lead in the first. Yogi Berra is going to come up next. He hits a single to extend the inning. We end up getting him over to third on bad pitches, and then he ends up scoring on a wild pitch in the dirt. That's going to give us a 2-0 lead in the first. Now we're going to skip into the second. Runner on second, 2 outs, and Malik Smith off the bench. This card was huge for me on this run. Malik Smith is a sleeper I did not know about on Battle Royale. He makes it a 4-0 game. Then we're going to bring the silver Brad Ziegler in. He's going to close it out. That's going to give us our first win of the run. Second game, we hop in, first inning, he quit. He didn't quit right away either. He quit after I got a hit in the bottom of the first. So he had 3 at-bats, and then when I got a base runner, he quit. It was weird. It wasn't one of those like he quit as soon as he came into his race. I don't know, whatever. The next guy's got 3 diamonds in his lineup. But we got a runner on second with nobody out for Solarte, and as you can see right there, I changed the angle of the hitting camera. I was struggling a little bit. Like I said, I went 1 and 2. I lost 2 straight with that team before I drafted this one. So I was a little cold coming into this run, and sometimes just changing that hitting view can get your perspective back. I didn't keep that camera angle, but we scored some runs with it, and I think that that little minor shift for an inning ended up waking up a beast, because we scored 2 runs on that inning. My opponent is going to get 1 run back right here on a sacrifice fly out to left field, but then Ernie Banks is going to come up in a 1-2 count with 2 outs in the third. The tying run is on third base in this situation, but we get to run a 2-seam in on the hands, and Ernie Banks is going to pop up to end the game. But we woke up a sleeping dragon in this game, because it's about to get fun. As you know, I always lose when I get to that 2-0 mark. So winning that game right there to get to 3-0 was massive for me. Chris Young, 88 overall, is our 6-game reward. Let's keep going. Albert Pujols, the best leadoff hitter in the game. Full count, gets a fastball, and he doesn't miss it. Line drive homer at the left center field off the train tracks. It's going to give us a 1-0 lead. Next man up, Francisco Lindor has a 2-0 count, and Francisco Lindor hits it to the same exact spot. A little bit lower, that got up on the concourse, but another bomb back to back. Later in the first, we've already stretched it to a 3-0 score. Malik Smith is going to come up here. He's going to hit a deep fly ball out the left center. Solid arm in center field, but the 47 speed just fast enough to get there. That's going to stretch the lead to 4. Now Billy Hamilton's going to come up in an 0-1 count, and he's going to slap a single out to center field. That's going to stretch the lead to 5-0. Billy Hamilton made his way around the bases to third with that 99 speed, and now he's going to score on a wild pitch. That's going to give us a 6-0 lead, and obviously that's all we would need to win this one. 0-2 count. Mookie Betts in there. He's going to strike out to end the inning. That's going to be our 4th win on this run. We have actually gone 4-0, something I usually don't do. We always lose either the second or the third game, and then we rip off a win streak. We're actually on a win streak prior to a loss. Interesting. Into the 4th, Francisco Lindor. That's a walk-off homer in Philly. See you later, ball of Pat Neshek. The Diamond Francisco Lindor is a stud. I might have to move Ernie Banks over to third base and debut him on the Diamond Boys. Next up is the San Francisco Threshers. Mr. Squints. We're in Great American Ballpark, Cincinnati, Ohio. Change up right there. First pitch to 99 Bagwell. Just missed the corner. Came back with the fastball. Once again, just missed the corner. Trying to locate. Just missing. And then that change up. That was a strike in the zone. Could have been a 2-1 count. Instead, it's 3-0. And Bagwell gets a pitch to hit 3-0 that he's not going to miss. We put ourselves in a bad spot right there with the 3-0 count. We did hit the corner twice, just didn't get the call. 99 Bagwell makes us pay for it. And then later in the inning, he's going to hit a sacrifice fly out the deep center field. Billy Hamilton's going to make the catch, but that's going to score another run. That's going to give my opponent a 2-0 lead. We do end up getting out of the jam there in the first, though, at a 2-0 score, but then into the second with an 0-2 count, 2 outs. I believe that's Ian Desmond. Rips the gap the other way. That's going to score 2 more runs. That's going to double his lead, make it 4-0. So that's going to do it for the win streak at 5 games. Not bad, though. We win 1 more. We unlock that Chris Young, but you already know we win this next game because I spoiled it a little bit. So let's just dabble into it. Francisco Lindor again. All this card does is damage. That's his new nickname, Damage. Francisco Lindor. Rips the gap the other way, but Albert Pujols' big old belly, he's going to get hosed at home plate. So that ends up being a waste. Francisco Lindor is on third with 2 outs, and thankfully, after making a terrible base running mistake that leads to us not scoring, Francisco Lindor. That's our 3rd run on this BR run where we scored on a wild pitch with 2 outs. That gives us a 1-0 lead. And it was a good thing we got it because Miguel Cabrera ended up striking out. Now we're going to skip into the second. Solarte slaps one out to left to lead off the inning. That's going to put a runner on first. Next man up, Rod Carew. He gets an off-speed pitch he can handle, slaps that out to right. We're using the whole field. We got runners on first and second with nobody out. Next man up, Craig Gentry off the bench. Pinch hitting against a lefty. That's going to load the bases with nobody out. What do we do next? Billy Hamilton up there. He's going to pop it up. The one guy who, if he puts it on the ground, probably isn't going to be a double play, pops it up on the infield. So now the double play ball is in effect. But Malik Smith, MVP Malik Smith, hits a single back up the middle. That's easily going to score 2, and my opponent quit. That is our 6th win, and it was against a very good 12-0 BR opponent. So I'm happy about that win. Malik Smith has been massive for us. The 9-game reward, though, it's Craig Kimbrell again, man. He doesn't even sell for 10K. Why does this game keep doing it to me? You wonder why I didn't split this into 2 videos, the 9-game reward and the 12-game reward. It's because I would have been clickbaiting y'all, man. 9-win reward's only worth 8K. Come on. But we're going to get after it, man. Billy Hamilton here in the second inning. He's going to hit an RBI single out to center with 2 outs in the second to give us a 1-0 lead. Then we're going to skip into the top of the third where we have second and third for Yogi Berra. Yogi Berra doesn't get all of that, but he gets just enough of it to get a sacrifice fly out to center field. He's easily going to score from third base. Strong arm, but just not enough. Ball was hit plenty deep to score Albert Pujols from third base. That's going to give us a 2-0 lead. And then Miguel Cabrera is going to come up, hits a laser back up the middle, and I guess the first baseman didn't cover the bag because he tried to run it over there. That's going to stretch the lead to 3. Still have runners on with 2 outs, and Craig Gentry off the bench again. Rips it down the line. That's going to be an RBI double for Gentry. That guy can run, and he absolutely rakes against lefties. I also took advantage of some poor defense there. Rod Carew scores with a good base running decision right there. Gives us a 5-0 lead. My opponent does end up getting 1 run back, but Paul Goldschmidt's going to ground into a 4-6-3 double play to end the game. So that's win number 7. Going for win number 8, Francisco Lindor's going to slap a single out to right field, putting a runner on first. He made his way over to third, stealing bases, and Yogi Berra, same hit, slaps it out to right. That's going to be an RBI single. We stole a lot of runs on the base paths in this game. But Solarte, you don't need to steal runs on the bases with Solarte. He goes the other way into the gap. That's easily going to score 2. It's going to end up being a triple. It probably would have been a double, but the right fielder dove for no reason. So 2-run double for Solarte. Stretches the lead to 3, and then Rod Carew's going to come up. He flies out to left. Sacrifice fly action. Solarte is going to slide in safely. Gives us a 4-0 lead. And now Johnny Peralta, you know he crushes lefties. He's got David Price in there, and it doesn't matter. Johnny Peralta against lefties. That silver all-star Johnny Peralta. Unbelievable, that card. Makes it a 5-0 game, but we're not done. Rod Carew with a missile out the center. That's going to give us second and third in the 3rd inning with nobody out, and then Johnny Peralta again. He made his way back up there, and that's going to be a 2-run single for Johnny Peralta, who advances to second on the throw, but that's all we would need. 7-0 lead into the bottom of the 3rd. Tony Watson gets the strikeout looking to end the game. That's going to be our 8th win of this run. One more win, we get Kimbrel, and we unlock our 12-win reveal. Who's it going to be? I'm going to show it to you. Atlanta Outlaws. He's got Carlos Gomez, Roberto Alomar, and Luis Gonzalez at the top of his lineup. Scary to look at, but we're 1 win from a diamond. I'm going hard. 1st inning, we got a runner on first. That's Albert Pujols with 1 out, and Yogi Berra. He has been clutch with the RBI singles on this run. I honestly didn't even realize how clutch he was until I went back in and started editing this video. Yogi Berra's gold card crushes the ball. Then Solarte hits a fly ball out to right. Probably should have been caught, but it gets over the glove. That's going to be a double for Solarte. Now we have runners on 2nd and 3rd. 2 outs, Rod Carew. We chased the pitch up out of the zone, but he put it in a perfect spot, and the 92 speed beats it out for an infield RBI single. We take a 2-0 lead into the 3rd. Luis Gonzalez up. We got our gold lefty on the mound. Tying runs at the plate. And we're going to strike Luis Gonzalez out to end the inning. That was our 9th win. We unlocked Craig Kimbrel with that win. The question is, who's our 12-game reward? It is Kenley Jansen. I like it. One of the best closers in the game. One of the live series cards that actually still sells for a lot of stubs. I'm really excited about this. I will make a separate video of me going after this card. We need 3 more wins. Let me know in the comments if you think I'm going to pull it off. Am I going to finish with 9? Am I going to finish with 10? Am I going to finish with 11? Am I going to win, Jansen? Who knows? I've done this before, right? I'm not new here. I'm not very good, but I'm not new here. I hope you guys have a blessed day. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed. I'm out.